Hello, welcome to the video. My name is S, and I really like Balatro. I have been trying to play a different game lately because I have completed Cyberpunk 2077, and even though my brain is still filled with thoughts of Judy Alvarez, I have nothing else left to do in that game. I would love to play the DLC, but I am unfortunately unemployed at the moment. So I've been needing something else to fill my time. Fortunately for me, Balatro got added to Game Pass, so I've installed it, and boy oh boy, is it good. I've been addicted to this game. I cannot speak highly enough of Balatro. It is insanely good and addictive, which for me is quite high praise because I'm not the kind of person who typically plays deck building card games. It's not my thing at all, but Balatro is just really, really good. So if you're like me and you're a bit skeptical of these kind of games, I'm gonna speak a little bit about Balatro now, and maybe, just maybe, I can change your mind, or if you already like the game, maybe you can just sort of corroborate on what I'm saying. Now this may look a bit different from my previous videos. I'm just sort of trying some stuff out at the moment. Obviously my channel is still quite new, so I thought I'd do some on-camera stuff. I quite enjoyed the video I did last where I was on camera even though I couldn't speak because my voice was ruined, but you know, it's fine. We carry on. We carry on. So first, let me just speak a little bit about what Balatro is and how you actually play it. So in Balatro, you are essentially building a deck out of an actual deck of cards. And essentially how you play the game is that you're playing poker hands to win points to pass each level. Each level has a certain amount of points or chips that you have to reach, and it increases, and you're just constantly trying to get to those higher point numbers. And the way that you keep your points going up and up and up is that in between each level, which is called a blind, you go to a shop and you get to buy upgrades. So you can buy Joker cards that will add permanent multipliers, will give you chips, that kind of thing. You can buy tarot cards that will modify your actual deck of cards. And similarly, you can buy planet cards that will level up the cards that you have to make them give more points. And the way that the game is organised is there is 24 levels, and they are divided into things called rounds, and each round has 3 blinds. So you play each blind, and then at the end of the set of blinds there is a boss blind with an extra challenge on it. Now another cool thing about this is that you can actually skip the first 2 blinds because they offer little incentives to skip. So you're kind of balancing building your deck, getting these extra incentives, and making sure that you're building up enough multipliers and that kind of thing in order to pass the boss blind at the end of the level. Now I think what I really love about Balatro is that it gives you a tutorial at the start. It tells you how to do all the different things, you've got a constant guide to the different poker hands, but other than that, it doesn't really hold your hand. It doesn't show you what good strats to use. You have to really figure out yourself how to win. And at the start, it's quite funny. You start off feeling like an idiot because you don't know what you're doing. So you sort of feel around a bit blindly, you get a few rounds done, and you're thinking, okay, I kind of get what I'm doing here. Buy a few jokers, you upgrade a few cards, and you think, okay, yeah, I've got this down. However, then the game starts throwing up the higher tiers of rounds, the blinds that end up being, 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, and the game very quickly makes you remember that, oh no, I'm actually an idiot. You feel like an idiot, then you feel smart for figuring the game out, and then you feel like an idiot again because you can't quite figure out how to build your deck to get past those higher levels. But then you figure it out and you feel like the smartest person on the planet. So I actually won my first game of Balatro whilst I was streaming to a few friends, and the rush that I felt seeing those numbers just tick up and up and up
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my god. Mind-blowing. And what's really cool is that once you pass the sort of main game and you win, you can go into an endless mode and you can just see how high you can get. It's so good. It's so good. It is the most satisfying thing when you have a strategy and you figure it out and suddenly you're like, whoa, I get it. I get it now. Now, I've personally never played a single game like Balatro before, so like I said, I wasn't thinking that I would enjoy it. However, my time with this game has been so enjoyable, just so much fun. I'm an RPG shooter type of person, but Balatro is something that's going to stay in my library for a long time. Even if it goes off Game Pass, I will probably end up buying the game, because not only is it fun, it's addictive, it makes you use your brain a little bit. Yeah, it's a really good time. Another thing that I enjoy about the game is that they've added some cool customization. So you can now customize your card decks, so you can have different imagery on them. One of them, I think it's either clubs or spades. You can have cyberpunk on them, so I'm very happy. You can have Fallout on one of them. There's quite a few options. It's quite in depth. So that's really fun. This game also appeals greatly to the completionist in me. Not only is the game about winning and unlocking more modes, you also have a collection tab where you can see what cards you've actually purchased, what cards you've played, and you want to try and get all of them. And it makes me feel a bit insane, but in a good way. It's genuinely such a joy to play. So if you're like me and you don't typically play these kind of games, I would say give it a go. Definitely give it a go, because I didn't think I was gonna love it too much, but I've played this for hours now. In fact, hold on, let me pull up my profile right now and see how many hours I've played. I've played almost 20 hours. It's a good game. Anyway, yeah, short and sweet video today, just sort of my thoughts on a game I've been playing recently. I've had a great time with it. I think you will too. It's a great addition to Game Pass. Definitely check it out. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd really appreciate a like and a comment. If you liked it that much, I'd also appreciate a subscription to my channel. Helps me out a ton. But in any case, thank you again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.